Alright guys, as I'm filming this is the day after Christmas, and this is my new to me 16-foot car hauler. I picked this up for a very good deal from a gentleman I know. He bought a new one. This one had some issues and he no longer needed it. So I offered him a fair price for it because of what's wrong with it. And now it's mine, and now I get to fix it. So as best as I could tell, and going off the data plate on this, this has got it's a 7,000 pound GVW trailer, two 3,500 pound axles, 610 to the outside of the frame rails, 16-foot flat deck, plus the beaver tail. And the main thing that was wrong with us, the frame was broken. Straight across on both sides. And the frame and the tongue on this are box tubing, which I do not like box tubing at all, ever. Never have, never will. And from what I could tell when they constructed this, this is where the tongue stops. Back there is the front of the leaf spring hanger. And with this gusset plate that they welded on, that's a factory gusset plate there, it cracked right at the end of it. So, got a bunch of new steel. And we are going to rebuild this. Or, more appropriately, just build a new one. See what's kind of patched on the inside. They use box tubing for everything. Does have brakes on both axles. Does have hideaway ramps back there. So, guess it's time I kind of bust out the chop saw and start cutting some steel for a new one. I'll save what I can of all the old steel off of this, but I doubt much of it's going to be usable. When I tried welding this back together, up in there, it was pretty much welding rust to rust. Didn't really like it. So Alright, I just got done putting a new blade on it. Seems like it cuts better than what was on there, so keep going. Well, that went better. This will be an other. In case you guys wonder how I get extra material laying around for a job, or from other jobs, that's how. That piece is 6'6". These cross members are 6'10". So by me buying full lengths and cutting them, I have extra for other projects down the road, which might as well just pay for it. It's not that much more expensive to buy a full 20-foot stick versus just exactly what you need. So I get a stockpile of this stuff, so at a later date, days, weeks, months, or years down the road, I have a steel stockpile that I can go rob for this, that, or the other thing, or if I need to build something, I got the steel. So, you know, if you need 8 foot for a project, buy 10 foot. Same thing with 6 foot. You need 6 foot, buy 10 foot of it. You had to look down the road just a little bit. So I got how many more of those I got to cut? 2 there, 3. I got to cut like 8 more of those ish. So we'll bring it back when I get those cut. I don't think you want to sit here and watch me cut a bunch of channel iron. So, see you in a bit. Alright, I got most of the steel cut. These 4 are 6'10". Those 4 there. This pile my foot's on. Those are all like 6'6" or something like that. And that's the remnants from the 2 pieces I cut for the 6'10". I have both the side rails. I have the middle beam. I got both tongue pieces back there. I got 3 of these guys. One of them is going to be for the dovetail. So this trailer is going to require 9 cross braces. So if you do the math on it, you might ask why there's only 4 of those. Well, I have 4 of those guys. I have 2 of those. Those are a little over 4 foot long. So I'm going to weld that to one end of that. Measure from this end that way, 610, and then cut that. Do that to two of the pieces. And then use the other one that is like this to the other two pieces. And that will give me 8 pieces that are the appropriate length. That gives me 2 pieces of C4 by 5.4 left over, 2 full 20-foot lengths of it, which one I'm going to need for the pump stop up there, headache rack, whatever you want to call it. Now, channel iron, as I just said, this is C4 by 5.4. So it tells you that it's 4 inches wide and it weighs 5.4 pounds per foot. And that gives me, what is that? I think that, off the top of my head, I think that was 3/16. And the flange should be just over 1.5 inches. So now I got to go to the other steel pile and grab some 7-inch channel iron I have, so I could set those up for a workbench. Because as you can tell, my garage is the great outdoors. So I'm going to go grab 2 pieces of 7-inch channel iron, set them up here, and get the side rails up. It's starting to get dark out. What is it? It's 4:35, so I got about a half-hour daylight left. Get that done. Get what few things I have here out, picked up. And we'll try it again tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm calling that it for tonight. Tomorrow I'll 45 all the corners. Start sliding in some of the cross members. Get this frame rail squared up. Start tacking those in. Start welding all these guys together, cutting them, and get them all slid in. Some of you guys might be wondering why I'm going to have a weld joint in all the cross members. Well, simple fact of the matter is, I'm a frugal guy. No, I don't have extra money to spend on making sure I have solid pieces all the way through. Did the same thing with that trailer I built. And that trailer hauled that F600 4x4 back with 0 issues. And that guy weighs somewhere between 12 and 14,000 pounds. So, somewhere along the lines, my engineering must be sufficient. So, get that going. See how far I can get tomorrow. Holidays kind of put a hamper in some of my available free time to work on this. Work is crazy. Said I'm filming this the day after Christmas. All the new subscribers, thank you, appreciate it. I know some of you come over from Zane's live stream several weeks ago. Definitely appreciate it. Both the new subscribers and Zane, thank you. Hope you guys like what I'm doing so far. You know, yeah, it's not me working on that thing, but priorities change. And right now, that's not a priority. This trailer is more of a priority than that guy back there. So, bear with me. Follow along. Appreciate it. Thanks.